Alright. Thank you to, of all people, I am cringe for inspiring me to make this, this tutorial. This is just gonna be the most uncut, raw, unfiltered, meaty, juicy Modelbench tapering tutorial imaginable. I'm gonna go through every single thing you need to know about tapering in this video. It's gonna be long as fuck, probably pretty unedited. I'll cut out like the stupid quiet bits where I'm trying to think of what to say, I guess, and maybe speed some bits up just a little bit, but like, okay. Starting from the basics, you need to understand how certain parts here work and what to use and what not to use. So, cubes. Important. Cubes are the first shape that you should probably try to understand best, as they're usually what you'd want to use for most bendy parts. Now, in Minecraft, things whenever they bend should be cubic, instead of like, you know, like that. That's not how things should look. I know for some styles it may look better, but just in general, a good rule of thumb for Minecrafty anything is that bends and angles like this should be cubic. This will come into use later, just keep all of this in mind. Next up is planes. Planes are basically just flat 3D planes, which we'll get to in a second. And they bend kind of oddly sometimes. Let me get a good example of this. So if I make a leg out of this by moving this out by 2, duplicating it, rotating it 9 degrees, duplicating again, negative 90, 80, boom. Basically a leg shape, right? You'll notice that no matter if you have the blocky bending on or off, it's still kind of rounded. That's not what you want. That is not what you want, trust me. I know, again, for some styles it may look better, but in most cases, you do not want this. Avoid this on bendy legs, which I will show you how to do whenever you're tapering. Okay? Next is 3D planes. These are avoid at all costs, okay? This is not something you want to make any large model out of, especially with bends. If you're bending a bunch of these, you're fucked. You're just fucked. Like, the result will probably look about the same as a cube. Let me show that. Yeah, it looks about the same as a cube. This is a little bit more pinched, actually, I think. But, well, it looks the same. Notice how whenever I bend it, the FPS is a bit lower, right? Well, that is simply because imagine every single pixel that you see right here on this grid. Imagine these are cubes. Technically, they're more like 4 different polygons. It's like, how do I show this? Yeah, you can see here, if I get real nice and close to this and get the lighting right, there's 1 polygon and 2 polygons, right? And then on the other side of the thingy here, that's the same. So if you add that up, that is 4 polygons per pixel, and there are 48 different pixels on each like side of this leg, right? And then you double that around 4 times for each other side of the leg, and then you realize that you have a metric fuck ton of polygons that you don't need. So don't use almost any 3D planes. Now, what you're actually here for. Now that you have a basic understanding of like all that other stuff, you can get into the actual tapering. So we're gonna do a leg to start. How to, you know, taper a leg. Get a cube in here since it's a leg and it should have been just blockily. I'll show you the difference. Okay. Make it like 2 pixels wide and as tall as the leg is, unless you're doing angles, and maybe cut off like 3 pixels down here. Down like that. -2. Nope, that's -20. -2. Okay. And out by 2. And then rotate it inward by 2 degrees on the X and the Z. Duplicate it. Make that a -2. Make this a 0. It's weird, I know. I don't know why Modelbench is like that. And already you have one face of the tapered leg, right? To fix this clipping issue, I would just like 1 point like that. That should probably do it. Duplicate these two that you just made. Move the UVs to this side and do, I think, -90. No, it's positive 90. Another face. Duplicate 180. Move these. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Okay. Move these to the back plane. Now, another thing you should understand is how UVs work. So, the front face here, if you don't understand already, is the front face. This is the left side, right here. This is the right side, and then this is the back. This is the bottom, and then this is the top. Positive 90? No, it's -90. And boom. Tapered leg. And it bends. Hang on. Okay, just bear with me here. It bends. Yay, look at that. It looks fine, I guess. The more extreme taper you do, the more it might break. Like if you're doing a 15-degree taper, it's gonna look fucking insane and it's gonna break really badly, but like, yeah. Now for bodies. Bodies are a little bit different in that they're not asymmetrical like width and like length and all that stuff. Because like these sides are 4 pixels, these are like 8 pixels, 4 pixels, 8 pixels, and then 12 pixels from top to bottom. So they work a little differently. This you can use planes for. I usually use planes for these because like, it's actually a little bit less performance intensive than cubes and 3D planes, which is weird. And I'll show you how to make them even more not performance intensive than cubes and 3D planes in a second, but for now, I cannot get that exactly for. Okay, do that. Rotate n by 2, n by 2 again. Duplicate. At 0. Positive 2. This you probably won't have to mess with scaling and stuff to alleviate Z fighting if like everything's symmetrical in this, but I don't know. Your skin might be different. Okay, select these two, duplicate them. 180. This time you want to do the back and the front first instead of like the sides. Move it to the back UV. A good body so far. Then you want to select one of these parts. I'd say like this one. Rotate it 90 degrees. Okay. Move it to like this side UV. Make it like a 2 pixel strip and 12 pixels tall again, like the leg. Do it like that. 4. Okay. -2. This one you will have to probably scale a little bit. Okay. And then select those two. -90. Move it back here. And then you have a body, I guess. Let me test the bins, make sure it looks good for you. Yeah, I mean, it works fine. You can make the bin size a little bit bigger if you want a smoother bin. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh. Pretty good. And if you want to make sure your performance is good, you notice how the insides of the body are visible, right? You probably don't want that because I don't think you're ever going to show the insides of a body in the animation or in a render. Maybe unless your I'm cringe. So, hide back right here. This helps with performance a lot on tapered models since there's a lot of planes and stuff, and utilize that to your advantage as much as possible. I do that on all my models. I hide all of the backs. I make sure everything inside is hidden, so, you know, it doesn't take up any extra performance. And I've gotten like super tapered, smooth bending models to run at like 240 FPS in Mine-imator, like basically 0 FPS drops at all by doing this. So yeah. Okay, now that you understand the basics of just pure tapering on normal legs, bodies, whatever, I will show you how to do smooth bend tapering. This is a little bit different. Okay, another key thing that I totally forgot about here, and I'm gonna have to remake this part entirely. A key thing when doing smooth bends on basically anything is you want to use the lower bend on everything. I'll do it on a body this time because that's usually upper, and I need to show you how to do that, but like, use lower bends. It's important, and I'll show you why. Okay. Basically, it's like the same thing that you would normally do here with like a body taper, except it's 1 pixel tall, and like you're doing it upside down. So like -1 on the pivot offset, then 2, I think. Yep. I want a mirror texture on this. I don't know, we'll see. -2, 0. 180. Okay. Actually, no, just 0. -2. These two. 90. Okay, now that you've done that, it should line up right. I think. Yes. Okay. Rotate this 180. So it's basically just pointing up like it normally would. Turn on the bends. Make this lower. -0.5 on the joint offset. And a bend size of 1.01. I don't know why it's like that, but you'll see, you'll see. Duplicate that, parent it to itself, undo this, -1 on that. And you'll notice that it didn't exactly line up. I'll show you how to fix that. First, fix the UV, make sure it's moved up by 1 pixel. And then, this is how you fix this little gap here. I did not know this for years. I've done tapering for years, and I didn't know this until someone showed me. Okay. +1 on the position, -2 on the pivot offset, and boom, it lines up. Turn on inherit bend angles on the part like that's parented. Duplicate it again. Parent it again. And basically just add 1 to each like thing, or add 2. It depends on how tall of the bend like shape is. Just add 1 like that each time that you know, do a smooth bend part. I'll do this until it reaches 12, I guess, since it's a little tedious, but you know, it's what we gotta do, I guess. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. I think that's right. Is that right? Is it right? I don't think it's right. That doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all. Maybe don't use... Yeah, don't use mirror texture. Sorry. I got that wrong. I don't know everything. Let's see. 6, 7. It'll take a while. Sorry. No. Shit. Wait a minute. Okay. Some more. Wait, I forgot. Wait for something. 1, 2. Yep. 8, 9. 9, 10. I think that goes up by 1, right? And finally, 12, 11. Okay. I think it's done. And now if you bend it, yeah, look at that. Very good. There's a little bit of messiness there. I think, hang on. This is also how I can show you why you want to do 1.01, but you might have to tweak it a little bit. So if you just do 1, you may notice it looks kind of steppy on certain parts. Like it looks like that has a little bit there. It's very perfectionist, I know. But if you do something like that, maybe something like that, it looks a little bit smoother, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. And if you're wondering why you want to do this, like, upside down, let me just show you real quick. So, this is going to be, like, completely wrong for a second here. Okay, this is now going to be an upper bend. Let me change that. I'll show you why I don't want that, necessarily. Finally, you'll notice when bending it as... Wait, what? Why is it? It's not doing it. It's not doing it. Why is it not doing... Okay, I swear, I'm not insane. I swear, it usually has this problem where, like, the top bits of the thing don't align correctly. Why is it... Hang on. Okay, I don't know. That's how you do that, I guess. What the fuck? Okay. Smooth tapers. Like, the thick shit that you see all the time. I'm so tired. Okay, smooth tapers. Let's just go for it and make a smooth body. This applies to most things, I guess. I'll name stuff just so it's convenient. Okay. I like to have a cube here just to make sure my dimensions and stuff are all good. Like a normal body. So that's what a normal body looks like. Just hide it, I guess. Add a part. Bottom half. Okay. Add another part. Fucking whatever. Add another part. And move it outward by 2. Okay. Add another part. There's a lot of parts involved with this. You'll see. Add a plane and make it like a certain strip of body, like that much. Make sure like the sides here are not included. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. -1. We're gonna do the inverted bends here. Okay. Do that. Just x-axis, I guess. 0.5, 1.01. Okay. So that's lower. Perfect. Okay. Duplicate that. Turn it to that. -1. Up 1. And do this for about like 5 pixels, I'd say. Perfect. Alright. And bend it in by like... Should I do a extreme curvy thing? Just to show? Nah. I'll just do a basic one, I guess. Okay. Good start, right? Let me make it a little bit less. Maybe rotate it outward by like 3, 4. Sure. That's fine. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Duplicate that part. Move it to -4. Take these. Move them to the side by 1. Do that. I don't know. Do that. I can't even explain properly anymore. This is terrible. 90 degrees on this. Move to the side. Do that. So it's kind of like the edge right there. And then select all these. Add these bends to them. And bend this in by like -2. -3. How much has this been? -3. Okay. And I don't know, I'm not gonna bother too much with this. This is just a basic thing to show how to do this. You'll learn the methods on your own as you go throughout it. Scale it up a little bit just so it lines up well. Duplicate and mirror on the other side pretty much. Invert the bins on these. Take these 0 and then over there. Select these and move them over here, I think. Okay, good start, right? Duplicate this, right? This 180 degrees. I like to have the back kind of arch inward more, just because it's more realistic anatomically, but you do your own thing. I don't know that much, I guess. Be in that. Yeah, okay, sure. Then you have to select all of these little fucking parts one by one. It's tedious, I know. It's exactly why it takes fucking days for me to make models like these. And move it there. Okay. Great start. Select these parts. I think that I already know. This would go here. And this would go here. Right. Okay. Good start already. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing. Select this part, I guess. Duplicate it 90 degrees. It's pretty similar, except it's just more tedious. And actually delete these parts here. You won't need them since the sides are already there. Move this about 4 instead. Rotate that in by 3 degrees. Okay. Change the UVs to be 2 pixels wide. And is that the right side? Okay, let me think. So this. No, it's not the right side. That would be the right side. Okay. Sorry. Does that even line up right? Yes, it does. I just need to do that. And then move this a little bit. And do that more. It's pretty finicky. You just gotta... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Duplicate that. Negative 90 on... Oh. Sorry. I duplicated the wrong thing. Duplicate this. Negative 90. Okay. Since I moved that, I'm gonna say make sure that's negative this time. Okay. Move these to the middle of the side part there. And boom. You have the bottom half of a smooth taper body, I guess. Now to do the bendy part. You're not done. Not yet. Now that you're done with this, it's time to do the bendy part of the body. The part that like bends. Where does it end? Right there. So this is the next pixel. Yes, okay. 4 pixels wide. I like that. It's basically just a normal taper, but like, you know. Move it like right there. Sure. That works, I guess. Inward. It's not what I meant to say. Not really. Sorry. I don't know why my mind went to that. Inwards, but God. Ugh. Okay. Do that. You already know what to do. There. Gotta make sure it's like lining up perfectly, or else it won't look right. That don't look right. Okay. Hang on. 5, maybe? 6? It's a pretty extreme taper. I don't know. Yeah. Let me move this down so it doesn't clip too bad. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Okay. Duplicate thing. Invert thing. And do thing. It's like explaining things. I'm sorry. Duplicate these two. 180. Since this is kind of different, you'll just have to 8, 9. Yeah, okay. Move it in. Do that, I guess. I don't know. Sure. Maybe a little more. Nah. Okay, I think that's perfect. And then pick one of these parts. 90 degrees. Fucking... It's terrible. I'm so sorry to whoever is watching this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna severe and continuous loss of my judgment. I do not expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. Let me know how your day is going in the comments, please. 6? Yeah, okay. That's right. So, line that up as much as you can. Here. Another thing I recommend doing whenever doing this is going to your settings and turning down. Never mind. Ignore me. Don't pay attention to what I just said. There's nothing happening. There's nothing coming soon. There's no Modelbench mod that is releasing soon that has that. Just don't worry about it. Okay. Is that right? Sure. I don't care if it's perfect or not. 6, I think. Would that be 6? No, that would be like 4. Right? Yeah, I did it right. Okay. Duplicate. Invert. Oh, I'm gonna just... fuck no. Okay. I hate this. I hate modeling. It's terrible. You see what I go through on a day-to-day basis doing this shit? It's terrible. It's torture. Okay. And, hey, is that right? Yeah, sure, whatever. Move this part here, move that part here. Bada bing, bada boom, you have the bendy part of the body. It may look a little weird, but that's just because I didn't put much effort into this. If you put more time into making sure that it looks right, it'll look better for you. Yeah. See, it bends. It does it. It does the thing. It does the silly. Wonderful. Spectacular. Okay. Top half. I'm already crying. Top half. That's some... that is... 7.5 apparently. Wow. Great. Top half. Top half. Another part. Another part. Good. Fucking... Ugh. There. Sure, whatever. I don't know. Make another part. Do that. I guess. I'll probably just scale it down a little bit just to make sure that it lines up. Yep, okay. 180. That's 10, not 180. Okay. I'm not actually crying, by the way. I just have a stuffy nose. Okay. Lower. 0.5. 1.01. Hooray. Yippee. Duplicate. Sad. Okay. I don't know. Maybe move this down by like that much. Sure, whatever. That's fine. Duplicate and duplicate that. Okay. Now for the top half, like the chest area, it depends on what kind of character you're going for. I usually model fucking film voice, so I gotta make it look kind of male. So just wait, I forgot to make these in hairpins. Kind of curve it in like that. That's what I'll do this time since it's my character that I'm kind of modeling here. 18 degrees, sure. That's fine. Okay. Duplicate this part. Move it out here. select all these, make them 1 pixel, move them there, move them in, and line that little fucking seam up if I can get in there. I think it's like, fuck. There we go. Sure. Scale this up a little bit. And sure. I'm really doing bad at job at like commentating over this. I'm just doing it, which I guess is helpful to watch, but like, you know, spin that outward, and this inwards. 4, 5, yeah. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Okay. Duplicate that. And invert it to the other side. Too, I think? Wait, I did this wrong, I'm sorry. Fuck. I need to duplicate these. And rotate them 90 degrees. And then move them in like that. Yes, good, perfect, great, awesome. Just splendid. I'm suffering, by the way. I'm suffering. Duplicate that. Fucking. Move that in. Good. Yeah, that's leaning too forward. Let me fix that. 8. 10. Oh. Sure. Okay. Duplicate this part. 180. Okay. You know what? I think you probably got most of this in this from this. So I'm just not. I can't go on any longer. This is terrible. Yeah. That's basically how you do smooth tapers and thick bullshit. Definitely practice. This isn't gonna carry you the whole way. Just practice all that you can, making stupid thick bodies, I guess, or whatever. I don't know, do your own thing. Is there anything else? Oh, right. Sorry. Last thing that I need to show. Add a part. Add another part. Move it out 2 pixels. Make a middle part. This isn't really good for posing and stuff. It's just like a method to do like non-bending tapers. Still from JNIC, of course. Rotate this in by 2. Put another part inside of it. Move it about there. Add another part. Make it a long, thin strip, about 1 pixel. I'm not gonna do what you think here, by the way. Just wait. Just wait. Okay. Bend on the Z-axis. Change it to left, I think. And maybe like here too. Yep. That looks fine. Duplicate. +4. -1. And right. Invert. Yes. Good. I'm gonna take the other side. That is how you do like the bendy, like the perfect tapers, I guess. They look perfect and stuff, and all perfect, and I don't know how to explain it better. Yeah, that's how you do that. Very helpful. Oh my god. That looks phallic in nature. I don't know what else I could possibly show you how to do, so I'm gonna leave you there. Thank you for watching. I'm very sorry at how absolutely foul this tutorial has been. I'm not gonna put an ounce of effort into it because I don't care. And carry on. Have fun modeling, fucker.